Welcome back to One Piece Anime Re-Review, episode number 54. Yes, now this one I'm still discussing the Zoo Island arc, and this one I'm discussing episodes 763 to 766. Now there are two new characters in this one, yeah, at least two. One is Vito from Capone Benja's group, and also a love interest for Chopper. Oh, yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to remember her name. Let's see. She's a reindeer. Oh, here she is. Milky. Yep. Um, yeah, it's her debut here. There's no list exactly who her English dub actress is. No, but technically this arc is pretty much her debut. Well, these episodes, anyways. Milky's sort of an idol, but Chopper is in love with her because she's a reindeer. Yep. Yeah, I get the fact she's being a phone, but like, oh, wow. Yeah, it's so hilarious the fact that, well, yeah. So this one, basically, we actually have the Straw Hats finally meeting, well, the other half of the Straw Hats, anyways, meeting Cat Vapor. First, it's basically Frankie, Usopp, and it's Frankie, Usopp, and Robin finally meet him first, along with, of course, Zoro. As for Luffy, he meets with Peckham's. First time he's seen him since the Fishman Island arc. Excuse me, of course, they mentioned that they need to go to. They, of course, that little expansion of basically what's going on with Sanji. So we pick up last time where basically Sanji and Brook, who basically are talking, of course, after Capone shoots Peckham's. And then Capone brings out his men, and then he brings out Chopper and Nami, puts them in chains along with Caesar Clown, who's happily there. And they go inside and explain what the heck is going on. What is the Second Order? Capone reveals to everybody that Sanji is in fact a member of the Volsmoke family. A little bit expansion about later. They're basically part of an organization known as Germa 66. An evil organization with a group of bad guys who basically act like evil superheroes. This was the first brought up. There's actually a bit of expansion upon them done in the Whole Cake arc. That's when they actually all show up as actually Whole Cake. So Sanji is being informed not only the fact that the Strides figure out he's actually, well, the ones who are there anyways, find out he's a member of the Volsmoke family, but he has been set up for a wedding. Yes, invited to a tea party. Sanji's like, why would we move to have tea with someone I don't like? Not only that, but wedding, aka his wedding. Yes, he has been arranged to marry Pudding. Yes, the three-eyed woman the mysterious woman who popped up in Fishman Island, that was technically her first appearance. She at the time, like, if you watch the anime very closely, she is a seed planted for the Whole Cake arc. And this basically continued that plot thread. Sanji is shocked the fact that he even knew it. And then, of course, basically, thanks to some stuff, he basically forced out Chopper, Nami, and Brook, where he basically he basically beats the crap out of Capone's goons, holds Caesar hostage, and says, okay, you guys actually can't kill me. Because his on my wire poster it says only alive. And the person who put that there was also the one who arranged this. This is what he says. And Capone actually agrees with him about that part. So they kind of agree just take him with them and they'll three stay. And when he's just about to leave, that's when Cat Vapor shows up. And it's like, what is going on here? And of course, Capone's like, who the heck is this cat monster? Who's this monster? Like, and then he just transforms into tank mode and runs away. And that's the last you see of Capone for a while. I think he doesn't return again until Whole Cake. I believe that was his next official appearance. Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe that was his next appearance. Like, right after this, let's see, I think his next appearance, like, yeah, that was actually his last appearance. So, bye bye, Gang Capone. Of Capone. Yeah, next time we see him won't be until, of course, Whole Cake. So, he won't be back for quite a while. But yeah, that's the first return we actually have of course, Capone Bench. Yes. Yeah, it's like he's here just for these few episodes, and that's it. He's here for roughly about 4 episodes, and he's gone. And that's all I have to see of him until the very next arc. And, well, in the case of Sanji, that's also the last time we see him until Whole Cake, because he also does not make a return until then. So to wrap up with that, and of course, Luffy makes a deal with Peckham's, like arranges to take him to the Big Mom to get Sanji back. And it takes a little while for Law himself to show up in these episodes and be able with his crew. Like, he planned just to hang out in Zou for a while before heading to the next location, which I believe it was going to be... They don't say exactly just going to Kaido. They don't say it's Wano yet until later on. So, also, when Milky is first introduced, and she's like, oh, I'll do this for you. She's like, yeah, go ahead. And he's like, heart like crazy over Milky because she's a reindeer, which I find to be so hilarious. He's also basically always angry at Cat Vapor, which is so funny. Like, oh, he trips over, it's like little tiny spouts of blood pop up from his head. And then, of course, basically as a thank you for saving his people, Cat Vapor holds a banquet. Yep, a banquet. And meanwhile, though, while everybody's celebrating, Robin, Brooke, and Frankie go to the rear end of Zou to tell Kanjuro that he's not needed to come into the country. And they all sit there for a while, and then by morning, they're all asleep. And there's Kanjuro, along with Kinemon and a monkey. When they finish climbing up the side of the back of Zou, they get up there and they walk off. Yeah, really fun set of episodes. Yeah, I'm sure Kyle Herbert probably has happened the fact that he's only here for 3 episodes. And that's it. Yeah, that's all you see of Capone Bench. He pops up just these 3 episodes, and that's it. I should probably tell him next time I talking about Twitch that he will be back. So don't worry about that. Capone Bench does not show up again until, like... Like, it's not until... Like... Yeah, it's not until episode 826. That's the next time you'll see Capone. Which is not for a while. So So last appearance, like I said, 764 does not return again to 826, which is, excuse me, I think it's about 60 episodes later. So he'll be back. Don't worry about that. Sanji will be back a little bit earlier than that. Yes, he'll be back a lot earlier than that. And, well, that's going to be pretty much it for this particular review. Yeah, that pretty much what I covered here is pretty much what happened in this particular arc. Yeah, this arc is just so far just been really good. Covering these 4 episodes so far has been really good. I only got 4 episodes left to go. And that's it. That's it for Hulk. That's it for these set of episodes until whenever Funimation releases the last set, which I presume to be next month, which will probably wrap up this arc and go through Marine Rookie. Yep. Now, next video is going to be a Comic Corner, okay? Next video. Bye.